I'm disgusted. I am shook, honestly. This smells like someone else's house. Hey friend, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Today I have an Oner Active haul for you. I'm super excited to be sharing this video. I recently just started buying Oner Active and wearing their pieces in the gym and definitely have a lot of thoughts on them. So without further ado, let's get started. I actually watched a lot of try-on hauls before buying my initial pieces, and I didn't see a lot of my body type represented, so I was kind of playing a guessing game, just knowing where I currently stand within other brands and seeing when people reference them, and so that's kind of how I was able to figure out my sizing. But for anyone who, you know, is typically a medium large in other brands, know that I am the gal for you. I got you, okay? First things first, I'm starting out with the timeless square neck vest, I believe is what they call it. I could be wrong. So I got it in the black, the coal, and the black and the coal are both the full length. And I also got one in the deep taupe in the mid length. I actually thought I got this in the longer length, but I didn't. And so that was a surprise whenever it came in the mail, but that is fully on me. So just to start, I believe this is the older, or I guess original design. You can see here, there's almost like a circular hoop that holds the straps. And I don't know if you can hear this, but that's the sound it makes while it's on. So I definitely understand why they switched that. But that being said, I actually really do like this top. Just in general, I think with all of these vests or tank tops, if you're in the US, I tend to hold more of my weight just in my trunk in general. So in my stomach, on my waist, in my back, and the built-in bra does kind of dig in. Typically, I go for medium sports bras and tops, but I actually sized up and I still kind of feel like a sausage in this, to be honest. And part of me is almost thinking, man, like maybe I'm an extra large in that, which, I mean, not gonna lie, hurts the ego a little bit. It does, but that's okay. I mean, we don't buy, you know, for the letter, we buy for the fit. So just trying to re-solidify that in my head. All of these do have that tonal logo, as you can see here with the black. I'll show you the deep taupe. And I really do like that because I'm not one for super flashy like logos all over the place. It's just not my style. And this is the one in coal as well. Like you can see it, I'm just like not crazy about how it makes my back look, but I, you know, have been trying to put on more size. So maybe once I cut down a little bit, I'll personally feel more confident. And that's not at all to say that, you know, you should feel insecure about that. I hope that's not how it's coming across, but it's just a me thing that's weird that I need to get over. Maybe one day I will. I'm literally obsessed with all of the Oner Active t-shirts. They're so comfortable and also really good quality. I have put this blue one, actually, I believe the colors, and it's called light denim. I have put this in the wash and the dryer a few times and it really has held up. It's a little wrinkled, all of them are, but honestly, such a great shirt. The branding doesn't really bother me because I mean, it's a t-shirt, whatever, but like, I don't know, I just feel really confident. I love a baggy tee. I'm definitely like a baggy tee sweats or like baggy tee shorts, baggy tee leggings type of person in the gym. So if you're also that person, I think you'll really like the shirts. I got all of my shirts in a size large, so I sized up and I like the fit. Like that's the kind of oversize that I personally prefer, and 10 out of 10. I honestly, the material of this one is a little bit different from just the standard like oversized tee. So I got it both in black and also in white. So the main difference I think between the two t-shirts, so this one and then the graphic oversized, the logos are definitely a little more minimum on this, or I guess on the oversized t-shirts, with nothing on the back. And the logo on the oversized t-shirts are stitched in versus it being one of like the heat transfer types of logos. But like I said earlier, that has been in the wash and the dryer a few times now, and I have not seen any lifting of that logo. So whatever they did it right. But these are definitely a lot more lightweight and softer to the touch. With the white specifically, if you were to wear a black sports bra underneath, you probably would see it. In my try on, I made sure to wear a black one just so you can kind of get a feel for it. And keep in mind also that I am under a light, so it will show it a little bit more probably than, you know, the fluorescence in the gym. But I really, really do love these, like, great basic tees that I think you can, you know, wear over and over again and they won't lose their quality. And so that white one had a light gray logo, and then this one has a white logo. And again, it's embroidered, which I really like. So you know it's not going to be lifting. You know, it's really gonna last. So those are all of the tops that I have thus far. Overall, I would definitely get the t-shirts no matter what. I think they're a great investment, and if you see any go on sale in your size, grab them. I have no regrets. I want one in every color, honestly. The tank tops, I see the potential, but just not right now for me. But like I said, it's a me thing. I'm being weird about it. All right, so next we're going to be touching on the Unified collection that just dropped. One of which I'm wearing right now. This is the Unified jacket in black. I really do like it. I will say, if you have long arms, like this is not... It is pulling a little bit at the seam, and you can already see that it's kind of popped a thread. I don't know if that was there before or after I put my hands in, to be honest, but that's okay. It is snug. I don't feel like it's like about to rip or anything, but I can definitely feel it stretching here in my armpit. I have a little over a 70-inch wingspan, so I have pretty long arms. So I mean, if you're shorter than, if you're like 5'8" or under, I'm sure this will be fine. But just know, if you're like 5'8" or above, especially if you know you're a longer, more lanky person, just know you might have that same issue. It comes up perfectly to my wrists with a little bunching, so just something to keep in mind. But I do really like this jacket. I most likely will be wearing it open, just because, similarly to how I feel about my tops and my back and just how that looks, it gives me the same issues that the tank tops did, just with how it lays on my back. But I do really like it, and I would get it again. Next, we have the Unified shorts. I really like the shorts. I love performance fabrics and performance style activewear. I think it's because I grew up on that type of training. You know, all of the sports that I really did were running based, and I think because of that, it's just what I feel the most comfortable in. So I got the Unified shorts in oil blue and in black, and I really like it. Again, with the minimal branding, the tonal logo, I really am into those. And 2 stitches here in the front and in the back, I feel like really flatter your curves, but then also kind of suck you in a little bit more somehow. And I really like the length of these. I literally have no torso, and I'm practically all legs. Like, I think I literally have an inch between my lower ribs and the top of my hips. So I really like how long these are, because I feel like kind of where the effortless seamless shorts hit on, you know, someone who might be like 5'6" or 5'7", is kind of how these hit on me, just in terms of like the ratio of like thigh to knee. not to bring it back to elementary school and middle school, my goodness, but like that ratio of like where does it end on my thigh and where does my knee start. Sometimes I feel like with seamless shorts, it gets a little too booty short for me personally, but this is a happy medium, I think, between the effortless seamless shorts and the effortless cycling shorts, if that gives you an idea. But then you also have the option to hike them up a little bit more if that's the look you're going for. So again, this is the oil blue. Love this color. I feel like it would look good on so many different skin tones. And then this is black. I think it would look good on so many different skin tones. But literally the same. Listen, I love black activewear, which might mean that these try-on videos aren't the most exciting things in the world because you're probably not going to see the most color. I am a neutral girly through and through, but I do really enjoy both of those shorts. And then the next thing I got from the Unified collection was the halter bra. I got the halter bra in black. Friends, I have boobs. And this bra, you know, they told us it was for the smaller chested girls. And I didn't listen because I wanted a halter. I think I should have listened. Because, oh my goodness, this is just boob city. I could never wear this to the gym. Not confidently, at least. I would be so in my head. Like, I already don't wear sports bras, but if I had to wear a sports bra to the gym, it wouldn't be this one. Just because it's just not, like I said, if I was more confident in my own body, maybe, but even then, it's just too much boob for me. But it is a really cute bra, so if you don't have boobs, or you're, like, all about just, like, wearing those bras, which more power to you, love that for you, honestly, you'll really like this. And I do think it's a really cute halter. The fabric reminds me, like, of the entire Unified collection, almost of, it's kind of like rash guard material. So if you do jujitsu or judo or any like wrestling or grappling sports, the fabric's very similar to a rash guard material. Or I guess also if you surf or have surfed, I'd say I would compare it to that. And so because of that, I almost feel like if you wanted to, you could like wear this to the beach, probably in the other more fun colors. But all in all, I think it is a really cute bra, just not for the gym. I will be keeping it though, if that means anything. I just, like I said, the odds of me wearing this to the gym are like a 1 out of 10. 1 being hell no. But I do like it. And then next we have the Unified leggings in black. These are basically exactly like the shorts, but we have some length. I actually got them in a size medium, and whenever they came in, I forgot that I had opted for the medium. I put these on and was like, wow, this is a large? Ooh, no way, because everyone had been saying this is a very compressive material. You probably are going to want to size up if you're in between sizes. And I feel like, especially in Oner Active, I am in between sizes because, like I said, there's some things I feel like I lean more medium and some things I lean more large. So that being said, when I first put these on, I was humbled because I was like, there's no way. And then I realized, oh wait, yeah, this is a medium, I forgot. But now that I've had them and I've actually worn these out just in daily life for a little bit and then also in the gym, I actually like that I got the medium and not the large. And this is completely personal preference, because don't get me wrong, these are tight. These are going to suck you in. But the fabric is just that nice, thick material, and I feel like it really does lend itself to the activities that you're doing. And the material itself is so nice and compressive that I feel like it eliminates like any texturing. So if you have any cellulite on your skin, it's going to eliminate that and really just hug you. And so you're really able to see more muscle definition. And just in terms of the look of the pieces, they have that same double stitching in the front that continues into the back with a middle seam to separate your glutes a little. And again, with that same tonal logo in the middle. And that's really the only logo. They don't have any on the bottom. I will say, after wearing this a few times, the stitching on the inside, I don't know if my ankles like touched while I was walking, but it has gotten a little fuzzy here. And I don't know if that's just due to wear or what, but you can see where it is starting to fray. So something to be aware of. Let me see. It hasn't really happened in the crotch though, which is surprising because you would think if it's happening at the ankles, it might be happening there, but it hasn't happened in the thigh area. So we'll see how it wears, especially after washing as well. Next, we're moving on to the Effortless collection. I'm obsessed. Everyone's freaking obsessed with this. And you know, like, part of me was wondering, like, is this just like a hype thing? Or are we hyping the Effortless up too much? No, we're not. But it's such a great seamless legging, and I think you can tell that, you know, the Effortless is what the brand was kind of started with. It makes so much sense because it truly is honestly the best overall product I think that they have. And I got these seamless shorts. So this is the shorter length in deep taupe. It has the embroidered logo. I've noticed that there's a difference between this and then I believe it's called the printed logo. And so I do think just in general, I prefer an embroidered logo just because I know that it's not going to peel off eventually with wear. And then also it comes with the 3-tiered waistband, meaning there's different types of elastic kind of holding each kind of tier together. And so it really is able to suck in that waist. We've all seen it before, probably, but there's this really amazing contouring that happens on the side that I think really accentuates your bum in like a really nice way. And then we know the scrunch in the back. I think this is like a tried and true short. I think so far of all the things that I have, deep taupe is actually my favorite color that Oner has. I think it's a really flattering for my skin tone, and it's kind of hard to tell, but there's more brown in this than you might think, and it's definitely one of those like cool brown, but not cool brown, because I know they have a color called cool brown too, but it's definitely like a gray brown. And I think that's why it flatters so many skin tones, because if you're fairer, the grays are going to complement you more. But if you are tanned or you have a deeper skin tone, the browns are really going to bring out the richness in your skin. And so we love deep taupe. My next pair of Effortless shorts are in the sage green, and these are the cycling shorts. So I actually really like the cycling shorts too. You know, as someone with longer legs, I like the freedom of being able to wear these a little bit longer if I want to, or being able to kind of hike them up a little bit. This one does have the printed logo here on the top near the hip, and also, let's see, on the right leg we also have a printed logo, so a little bit busier with the logos. But even then, like, I feel like there are some things that I've gotten where from every angle you're going to know what I'm wearing, and sometimes it's just doing a little too much. So I do appreciate the minimal branding as well. And this is just a pretty green. Like, I feel like it goes really well with my skin tone, and from what I've seen, it goes really well with pretty much damn near every skin tone that I've seen it on. And so again, same idea, 3-tiered waistband, contouring details on the side. And I think in my perfect world, I would love an effortless legging that was the length of the unified shorts. But I think, that being said, I can make the cycling shorts that length. So it depends on the day, because sometimes I'm definitely in the mood for just the regular seamless, and then other times I'm in the mood for, the cycling short. And this is just a quick length difference. But fit wise, I think when you first put them on, it's like, oh my goodness, but it really does kind of mold to your body as you wear them. So I feel like teach their own. I'd say if you have longer legs, maybe look into the cycling shorts, because you can always make them the length of the seamless short. But if you aren't really into that look where you have bunched up fabric, just go for the seamless shorts. Know that if you have a bigger bum, these will probably ride up that sucker. I'm just saying, I warned you. So next we have the effortless legging. So I have two pairs here. I have one in deep taupe and one in sand. The sand is a large and the deep taupe is a medium. I found that I prefer the fit of the waist in the large, and I prefer the fit of, the booty and the legs in the medium. So if you have the same predicament as me, where you tend to carry most of your weight in your torso, just know that the medium is going to dig into you a little bit more. And that's just how it's going to be. And the large is going to be great for your waist, but it isn't going to feel quite as compressive in your legs. So just something to think about while you are contemplating your purchase. I also got both of these in the long length. I really, really appreciate that they have lengths and those options, just because, buying long leggings is just like, it feels nearly impossible, because it's like half the time whenever you buy something long, I feel like it still fits as a 7/8 length, especially if you're tall, or if you're like me, you're tall and you have no torso, so you're practically all legs. Something that I think is a little interesting, so if I match up the waistbands here, I know I got both of these in a long, so waistbands are matched up. You can see that the ankles are a lot longer on the deep taupe than they are on the sand by like an inch and a half. And I have confirmed that these were a long length, not a regular length. So I'm not sure how that happened or why that happened. It might be a quality control thing, but just something to be aware of. I don't know if it's because it's a lighter color or what. But that being said, with the sand, I haven't worked out in these yet. I probably will never work out in these for a leg day, just because they are a little sheer. I originally tried them on with a navy blue underwear, and you could definitely see the navy blue. So this is definitely something where you want to either wear, like a white underwear or just nude underwear. Because whenever I do this, you can kind of see my hand through it. So just something to keep in mind as you make that decision. But that being said, I am glad that I did get the larger size in this color, because of that. So there's a little bit of extra fabric that'll kind of mask, hopefully, my underwear, because I'm not a commando girl. Shout out to all of you that can do that. It could never be me. I sweat too much. Like, I feel like I'd have like a ring of sweat around my crotch. Not cute. And then with these, I love them so much, but it's funny, they almost feel more of a mid-rise legging than they do a fully high-waisted legging. And that might just be because it's a medium. But that being said, I do really like the fit of these. Like in the legs, I feel so confident in them. And the waist, I'm like, let me get a baggy tee and just cover what's happening right now. But I feel like they do really accentuate your glutes and your hamstrings. And I would really recommend the effortless leggings. I'd say, depending on where you carry your body weight should really determine your size, especially if you're in between sizes. So if you have a smaller waist and thicker thighs, I think you're still fine with a medium. But if you have more weight in your midsection, I think you might feel more confident in a large. But if you prefer a more compressive feel, opt for the medium instead. Next, we have a pair of the straight leg joggers in black. Listen, I have a bone to pick. Shopping on this stupid website is like buying concert tickets. I swear to you, like, it's so hard, I feel like, to get things. I had these in my cart, and I also had the straight leg joggers in deep taupe in my cart. And by the time, literally, I don't think it took a minute. It literally, I went in with a game plan, and I was in my cart, and I was literally clicking pay now, and I got the little notification that my cart had been adjusted, and I needed to like restart the entire payment process. I wanted to cry just a little. But these, I swear, like all of Oner Active's like loungewear is so good, especially for the price. Like honestly, I was shocked whenever I first got this. I have a hoodie that I'm going to show you as well, and it just I don't want you to think it's like the best thing that's ever going to hit your body, because no, there are nicer things that you can spend a little bit more money on. But for a mid-tier athletic wear brand, this feels way more expensive than it is, and I really appreciate that. So again, we have very minimal branding, just an embroidered logo here, which I do appreciate, again, that it's embroidered. They're really popping off with these logos. I appreciate it. And something that's really neat, in the pocket, on the right side pocket, there's a secret compartment that's bigger than the pocket itself. Like I can fit my whole hand in this mini pocket right here. So you could fit your phone, your keys. If you have just a key, like not a key holder, a card holder as your wallet, you could probably fit that in there. And then you have, of course, your normal pocket on the outside. This is actually high-waisted for all of my long-limbed people, and they hit the floor. If you know, you know. These hit the floor. I've never put on a pair of sweatpants and been like, wow, these are too long. And these aren't too long, but they're the perfect size. So that being said, if you have a longer inseam, long length, I'm sure it's the same with, you know, their classic joggers, or I don't know what they call them, but their other sweatpants joggers, it's the same with the long length. So 10 out of 10, don't walk, run, especially if you are a long-limbed person. And these are great. They're so comfy, and they're so high quality. Like, there's almost like a fleece lining on the inside, which makes it really soft, but it's not too plush. It's the perfect amount, I think, of fleece. And then the outside, I don't even know how to explain this, but it's not like a brushed cotton. It's just a really nice, almost like smooth, it almost feels like a really rigid sweatpant material. They did a good job of like keeping it still pretty high quality. So this is them. I honestly would live in these if I could. Next we have the classic lounge oversized hoodie. I'm obsessed. Whenever I got this was actually like one of my very first Oner Active purchases. When I first got this, it was on sale for $30. And, you know, there were a couple more colors, but I was like, oh, I don't know, because I don't know if this is going to be good quality, I don't have like 3 of them if they're not good quality. I should have bought all 3. why didn't I buy all three? Honestly, like, and the hood is a hood. It's not one of those hoods that's just gonna flatten out whenever you wear it. Like, this hood has structure, and I really appreciate that. If you know, you know, especially if you're a hoodie girly, you know. I honestly like the logo on the front. It's literally just embossed in, I think, silver stitching. Embroidered with silver stitching here. And then same thing with the secret pocket. There's a secret pocket in here, and it's huge. Like, I can literally fit my entire hand. I have big hands, okay? And my entire hand is in this pocket. Wild. So if you wanted to go on a walk but didn't want to have a bag on you, perfect. You can literally just wear the sweatpants, and you're covered with secret pockets. There's no branding on the back. And when I tell you, the inside of this hoodie, again, is that same like fleecy, super soft material. It's a little bit almost, I want to say the fleece on the inside of this is thicker than the ones in the sweatpants. I don't know how else to describe that. But the only gripe I have about this hoodie is once upon a time I wore just a cotton t-shirt, a black cotton t-shirt under this, and I took it off at the gym, and I was covered in little gray fleece balls, and I didn't love that. I still love the hoodie, but I'm just very careful with what colors I wear underneath this. Keyword being colors. I think I can wear anything, any colored t-shirt other than black under this and be fine, but I definitely don't recommend wearing black under any of their hoodies that have that lighter colored fleece, just because it is going to come off. And I have washed this too, and it got little fleece balls over everything, even after, drying those clothes. But it's still really soft, so oh well, like, whatever. And the last thing I got was actually a 3-pack of their just like white crew socks. Love. It's just a good pair of socks. I don't feel like I need to review these, but just because sometimes it's nice to be fully branded. I'm not the type of person that freaks out if like I'm not matching from head to toe, but I do try to match, my top and my bottom same brand, and then like my shoe and my socks same brand. So it's actually like, it's kind of nice. It scratches like the itch that I have for full continuity, but also I know it's not that deep, and we're really just all going to the gym for a higher purpose than being one brand. So there's that. Last but not least, probably why you clicked on this video. I'm disgusted. I am shook, honestly. These leggings I bought brand new. And they came in, and they're not brand new. This smells like someone else's house. Like, I don't know who she is, but she has worn them before, okay? I put these on, well, first of all, whenever I felt them, because I got these in a large as well, or so I thought. Whenever I grabbed these, I was like, wow, these feel a little bit different than these. I don't know what it is. Like, the material just feels off. And when I compared the lengths of everything, these ended up being way larger than my sand ones. So as you can see with the waistbands, like, look how stretched out that is. And like, I mean, I saw some videos before, whenever I was, figuring out what brands, I wanted, or what brands, whenever I was trying to figure out like what Oner active pieces I wanted to, purchase and invest in, I was watching, these videos just like you're watching me now, and I saw some issues with some people were having with quality control, and just like their pieces, having awkward lengths. But as you can see, I have lined up the sand and the black together, And look how much extra is on this end. I was like, wow, that's a really big difference for the same size. Like, that's a whole inch. That's wild. And then I went down to the ankles, and it was like kind of the same thing, where it's like, this is way bigger than the other one, and I don't like it. So you can see here, again, I've matched the ankle lengths here, and then at the end, like, look at that. Look at that difference. What is that? For that to be the difference on the ankle is wild. And so I was like, okay, so I guess this is just that situation. Like, hopefully they look good. And I was trying them on, and I was showing my partner, and whenever I was putting these on, whenever I was pulling them, and I felt the inside, and I was like, wait a second. This is pilling. How is this pilling? I haven't worn these. Like, on the inner thigh, on both sides, you can see where it has started to pill. It's like, oh, how weird. And then whenever I showed him, he was like, babe, I think there's a hole in the butt. And I was like, what? No way. Literally no way. But sure enough, he was right. Right above the scrunch, there's a literal hole. Like, there's a run. Just like you can get runs in tights. There is a full run. Can you see that? In the legging. Complete with a literal hole. And I am like really upset, because it's like you see other people, you know, experiencing these things, and it's just like they look so big. Like, obviously someone wore these and stretched them out and literally broke the seam, and they kept the tags on, and they kept their tag and just returned it. They were probably honestly just hiking the scrunch up their ass and ripped it, and was like, oh fuck, oopsies, like I ripped my expensive leggings, time to send them back. But then it's just like, quality control, what the heck? Like, I found these on the website and I paid full price for them. Like, if I got these on sale, like, it still wouldn't be okay, obviously, to send a ripped product, but like, that would be one thing. But to buy something full price, it's like you're expecting to get a new unworn piece. Like, maybe that's just me, but if I'm buying something full price, I don't want anyone to have worn it before. And if I'm buying something on sale, I fully understand that there is a chance that this is just a return. And I'm pretty sure that's how Honor Active does their sale, for the most part, maybe with the exception of like big days like Black Friday or, I don't know, holidays and stuff like that. But yeah, so that left like a really bad taste in my mouth, and I'm curious to see what the return process is going to be like for these. But yeah, I'm just super disappointed in that. I don't know, I just feel like it's already hard to kind of find the black Honor Active pieces on their website. So I think I just got my hopes up a little bit too much, and I'm just so disappointed that, you know, the situation is the situation. But needless to say, it is what it is. The universe didn't want me to have those leggings, at least not right now. So, you know, we'll make the return, and that's that. But I am still really excited to continue to support the brand, because at the end of the day, I am all about supporting anything woman-owned, and especially a brand that supports people of color as well. That's huge for me. So I'm all about Honor Active. If you're wanting to get $10 off of your first purchase, if you haven't made a purchase with them before, so if that's something you might be into, definitely recommend clicking that, because we love a discount. Why wouldn't you, honestly? And with that, we are at the end of our activewear haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, friend.